What's up, guys? My name is Brian. I'm just starting this stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do with it, but I'm excited to see where this takes me for the moment. You can probably tell I'm a little hefty guy. I'm gonna have a lot of breathing, but we're hoping this goes well. Don't know how it's gonna be displaying on that screen over there. I am playing 1080p at 60 frames. I don't know why I picked that up. Looks to be a bit jittery over there on my left. But, yeah. Let's go. Level 1. Little baby jogger. He's fucking dead. Starting this on a relatively high level character just to see how the streaming stuff goes for a minute. But that's it. So there are some mimics on this mod list, and I'm assuming, yep. Random potion drop. Alright, so today we are playing a mod list, I believe it's pronounced Dinoxetide. It's a dragon language, so take that how you will. It's a Shattered Skyrim mod list, with World Eater as the main mod driving everything. So Alduin's ended the world. Dragonborn was too late, and we are in a shattered Skyrim. The people are dead, they're ghosts, only a few villages are left, none of the major cities. Everyone's been turned into Draugr that was living in those cities, or dragon priests. And the Dragonborn is just trying to pick up the ashes, kill the dragon priests, and track down Alduin. So from here, I am currently in, what is it, Highgate Ruins? Yeah, Highgate Ruins. Oh yeah, we've got the beautiful paper maps. Absolute best mods out there for aesthetics, hands down. Looks just like the paper map you originally got with Skyrim if you ever bought it. back when it first came out in the Xbox 360 or PC, like I did on both way back in the day. Added to this mod list, we've got a few things. You probably saw the Elden Ring stuff. Just the skill boost like that. Along with a stagger lock. So you can get staggered, the NPCs can get staggered. The only reason those shouts are not straight up ganking me was I've already completed a mod. Well, mostly completed a mod on here called Glenmoral. No, Glamoral. Glenmoral is the awesome mod by Vic, and Glamoral, I can't remember who did that, but it's another awesome yet not as well known mod where you basically achieve Chem, which for me sounded amazing to add into this mod list to take on Alduin. So you're basically achieving your own divinity to take on an aspect of the divine to fight over the fate of Tamriel. Anyway, why that matters is because on that I took a perk on the skill tree there to not be staggered by opposing shouts anymore. Speaking of trees, we've got some amazing little classical skill trees here. The Destiny class mod. Ooh, and I have a level up. This is static skill leveling, which brings in an older feel to leveling up like you got in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. We are going to level up one-handed. And we're going to add some to Magicka. I have not hit another one of those major milestones yet, so I don't have a level up there on Destiny. But as you see, which I don't know why I just exited there, in here you've got different classes that you choose, like Constitution, Magic Shell and stuff, for those perks to represent that path. Then you've got Vicken's amazing hand-to-hand mod skill tree, and Vicken's other one, Unarmored Defense. Then you've got a Storm Crown here, which is the Dragonborn mod tree for your shouts, which you can increase as you kill dragons and absorb their souls. You've got Pilgrim, which is an awesome little mod that's a great counter to having Winter Sun, which doesn't go well with many Shattered Skyrim playlists. It's also not Simon Rim, which I kind of prefer Simon Rim more than Nyrim in a lot of cases. I don't remember if Pilgrim is Simon Rim though. I'll have to recheck into that. Correct me if I'm wrong if anyone's actually listening or watching this. You've also got Priesthood, which you level up by wearing a Dragon Priest mask while killing Draugrs. I amazingly haven't gotten a single one of that because I just don't wear them. Plus, you don't get it from mod added ones. So this is the main mask I wear when I wear one because it's hilariously overpowered, and I need to do something about negating that. Which I'll probably go into Xedit and change that up a bit. This is from the Lost Words of Skyrim mod, which adds in its own lore-based dragon priest that defied the other dragon priests and was killed and captured by Nakreen at the summit there, where you fight Nakreen before going into Sovngarde. And I've got Hevnarak, I just haven't been wearing it. gives you disease and poison resistance, which the poison resistance is probably pretty useful for my character since I'm a werewolf. And because I'm a werewolf, I take more poison damage. Compared to, poison resistance decreased by 50%, so I take 50% more poison damage. Let's see, that is Fox. I do wish these puzzles were a little bit harder. So we need to hit Hawk, Whale, Fox, and Snake. So Hawk. Whale. Fox. And slithery boy. So I've got the Eastmere armor. Really fucking love the look of this armor. The Erendite sword from The Witcher 3. Complete with the runes, which you probably saw earlier that glow gold on here. And the sword does actually power up with all the kills you make with it, which is a really fucking cool feature. Sorry about my potty mouth. I'm going to have to work on that. So we've got those going. Elden Ring, like I mentioned earlier, with the Elden Ring based power skills and all that. You have to bad time for combat. You have to rank up by using these soul sediments that you get on. Where the hell did you come from? Alright. Red lightning. Seriously, where did you... There was nothing up here. Not a damn thing. Alright. Yeah, so you've got your weapon arts that you can learn, that you get as random loot. Your soul sediment to increase your weapon art skill, which is supposed to show in those custom skills, but I have not been able to get it to reflect properly. So I'll probably need to check in on Xedit and see what I'm missing there that's causing that minor conflict. Should just be a plug and play for that with the proper inputs, and I've got the proper inputs on the list. So anyway, you can learn these different weapon arts here. Oh, no, I need the Scroll of Abjuration. Learn the different weapon arts here, and like the secret book casting, usable on all weapons, allows you to release spell recorded in the black book with a casting gesture. Useful, but I don't have any of those. Soul Dance. So let's cast this. Boom. Now we choose which of these we want to add it to. We're going to choose Fortune. So I've got no fortune saved here, of course. Boop. We've got fortune here, hold it to the G. Switch it there. It goes on one-handed weapons. It should recognize that when I switch my dynamic grip to one-handed. So let's... There we go. Let's switch that to arcade. Character's got a headache. Out of stamina. about dynamic grip, obviously, you can take a two-handed weapon and one-handed. You can actually take a two-handed weapon after you've one-handed it and use another two-handed weapon. There is a downside to single-handing two-handed weapons. That hits it at the one-handed grip. They do 30% less damage. Ooh, and my character is stressed the heck out right now. If I do not calm down soon, my character may have a heart attack from the stress and fear mod. So, like any good person, now we're gonna do a little bit of skooma. And where's he going? Come back, Mr. Rabbit! Come back! I want to know your secrets. Where are you off to? Oh, are you? No, we're not following you that far. We'll just let your secrets be for now. Don't want to have to go through a load door right now. Ain't nothing wrong with that, just don't want to be bothered. Oh, you're probably seeing the glamoral fragments and wondering what in the world are glamoral fragments? These are what they look like, if I can find them. These you take to the Glamoral Forge, added by the Glamoral Maze of Labyrinthian, to forge different spells and mage-related items. Some of these spells will include things like a dimensional vault, where you can store your items, a cosmic vortex to hit people with pink rays of death, arcane thievery to sneakily steal stuff with spells, gravity heft, which I don't have enough magic to perform right now. Jesus Christ, how much? Oh. Duh. I don't really have anywhere to... Is that alcohol? Hopefully that's alcohol. Let's do a little bit of moon sugar. Some there and some white wine. And just because I mentioned I didn't want a load door, they're hitting me with a load door. So Skyrim on skooma gives you some really fun, exciting adventures when you do skooma. And you don't always know where you're gonna end up, or what you're gonna see when you get there, or what you're gonna do. Sometimes you just break out and dance and song. Sometimes the world goes crazy. It's a fun experience, and even if you're only playing on vanilla Skyrim, I would suggest adding this mod to give you a lore-accurate feeling of Skyrim. Ah, I'm falling. Can I make it back there? Before the, nope, not before the trip ends. A lot of the stuff you can find on the trip, you can actually take back with you, because this is Elder Scrolls, so I wouldn't be able to. A staff, you say? No, a sword, I say. Do we think you're a mimic? Well, let's see. You are not a mimic, but you are deadly nonetheless. ever fix my, I was having some issues before with my candlelight spell. Yeah, it still doesn't want to light up for some reason. Went into a dungeon somewhere and it hasn't been active since. Other light spells work, so not sure what it is. With the Mimics mod, just about any single chest that you open up could be a Mimic. Ooh, hear that music? That is the amazing Lorcan Skyrim music replacer by Young Scrolls. Most mod lists have been, the Wabbajack mod lists, rather. Many of them have been moving towards this particular soundtrack just because it is absolutely fucking amazing. And I'll be quiet when it comes out, so appreciate that. Let's get to it. Ooh, the door opened for me. And I've got a visitor. Hello? Ooh. Good time to bring up. We are going and using Dragonborn Bestiary. So that was a Dragon Priest. So here we've got a regular Dragon Priest. We've got Vokun. As we can see, we've got the Conarix Accoutrements mod. So we can get the Cursed Robes, Gloves, and Greaves of Vokun, as well as his Dragon Priest Ashes. There was also Mordecai and Hefnorak that we've fought. His staff, 50 points of fire damage, and 50 points of shock damage. Conjuration, Illusion, and Alteration. You've probably also noticed we have descriptions for a lot of our items. Alright, I hear both relics of Hyrule and a dragon wall. Darn steel helmet. Can't get you yet. Okay, you're the path out. You are the chest. cast Robes of Illusion, don't mind if I do. Green Force Gem, Tarnished Shard. What are you? Throne Room Module. What are you from? Fear Throne Room Key. Oh, Fear Manor. Okay. Don't know why I picked that up. We can't complete that mod or that quest. Anska's dead. Specifically, yeah, can't pick them ancient ruins effectively yet, so let's go here to a shout. Thank you, Glamoral. The hero's bow. Marked by relics of Hyrule. You sneaky, sneaky, you son of a gun. Okay. Get out to see if we can find some dragons. We're in this dragon shout. You're making people uncomfortable with all your shouting. I think they're uncomfortable because they're dead. No, it's all the shouting. No, Anska. Anska's dead. That might just be a dead item in my inventory. Thankfully it's a scroll and doesn't weigh anything. We are going to remove that. Floating light. Well, actually, let's first see if we can dispel that. Good. Don't want to have to use that clean mod if I don't have to. Just want to avoid any script complications in a script load as large as this. So yeah, with Dinoxetide, you get a bunch of fun little world editions like this one. In base Skyrim, we would just have one ship or such out this way. Hi, Horker. Let's see how powerful our ice spear is. What? So we've got that audio cue right now. That one's a little bit different than the audio cues we were getting for Nirnroot and Relics of Hyrule. This one is letting us know that we're near an Ice Claw. Right up there. And Ice Claws, if my mind will focus on them, are a mushroom that permanently increases your carry capacity. There are only a few ice claws out in the world in very hand-picked locations by the mod author. And they add a unique little prize and treasure hunt to the world that have a tangible effect, and you'll always want more carry capacity. Letter of Marquis. We've also got bandoliers, bags, and pouches, because I'm not a complete freaking sadist. I know it's a rather old mod. Hasn't been touched in a long time. I believe I was reading on Reddit recently that there was a new version. Is that a big ass dragon? Is it asleep? Poke in the butt. Nope. That's a huge dead sea dragon. Okay, there's a slaughterfish. Oh, that's a cool look. That kind of looks like a Salacaneer. How far down are you, slaughterfish? Quite up there where we need to be at. Ah, there we go. Haha! We need to start finding some black pearls so I can continue the undeath quest I was working on. One of my all-time favorite quest mods that I just can't break away from in any mod list if I can work it in there. The ability to become an undead dragon priest lich. So good. So yeah, here's the Battle of the Sea of Ghosts though. My ADHD brain is getting to me. That is... misplaced. Ah, yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard the Relics of Hyrule little chime in there. Yeah, anyway, ADHD brain. Don't mind me. That's an earn root. Battle of the Sea of Ghosts is what happens between the bandits, the Imperials, and the Sons of Skyrim. Also, Ulfric Stormcloaks, as they're called. I like the term Sons of Skyrim better because it alludes more to the opening intro cinematic, or sorry, the release trailer they originally did for Skyrim. Way back in the day. Talking about the Alduin's word wall prophecy. When the Sons of Skyrim would spill each other's blood in civil war. So I see a Dwemer building out here. I think it's a start to another mod. Don't remember which one though. I'm pretty sure it's one of Train Whizz's though. Those are always pretty hilarious. Kind of immersion breaking if you're not used to his stuff. But technically all of them are lore accurate because the Dwemer are just that weird, and so is Michael Kirkbride's lore. Love it, but it's weird. Speaking of Michael Kirkbride's lore and some weird mods that are coming out, Vicken should be releasing Dakota sometime in the next year, as he's mentioned on his Patreon in his vlog updates. Dakota, if you don't know, or Vicken if you don't remember me talking about it earlier and you just don't happen to know, is the mod author of the amazing Vigilant, Glenmoral, and Unslad, as well as the custom hand-to-hand and unarmored defense skill trees. The Vigilant trilogy, as it's known, is one of the best modding trilogy stories and best modding stories out there in general. So we are excited to see what Vicken is going to do with Dakota, which is based on the coda of Michael Kirkbride, which he was beginning to write and finished writing after he left Bethesda in a creative role. Yeah, we can't go up that way. Is there a way we can get up there better? Do I have to Jesus water walk my way up? Alright. Okay, EVG Clamor to the rescue. What are you for? Zarnamez. Zarnamez. I don't know if we want to start you yet. What are you for? Is this a boat I could have taken out here? Bet it's a boat I could have taken out here. Yeah, it's a boat I literally could have taken out here. But I probably swam right past this boat. That's big fish. Crab. You don't like the look of you. I don't like the look of you in these parts we come from here. So we're just gonna grab Iris because he remembers he loves her. You're just gonna walk away from me. We're just gonna zap you in the butt. Good old butt zap. And you are a relic of Hyrule. So we've got you somewhere to look forward to in here. Wreck of the brine hammer. So we are gonna throw a couple of you mage lights around. I honestly feel like mage light as the second level should be the one that follows you around, and candlelight should be the one that sticks on surfaces. I feel like it would be harder to keep a light that follows you around going, especially because you're not keeping it. Now that we've picked it up, it should register for a smithing perk. If you're not focusing on it to keep it lit, like having to do a focus spell, you know, like a Frostbite's a focus concentration spell, then it should be harder to maintain. That's floating around you. Kind of like harder to code it in than if you just throw a fucking ball of light at a wall and say, hey, stick to what you connect to. Brine hammer below deck. Okay. I don't know if you are inside or outside, so first we're gonna jump off here. Jump over. Thank you. Aha! Okay, I saw you down here. Do I actually have a way to reach you? Right there. Okay, you... Salmon. You, we have a way to get to him here. Oof. EPG flamer. Man, it's like mechanics. We are so lucky we took these perks in destruction to reduce frost spells. And we are a Breton. So we'd say 15% less magic damage and absorb it. And the Ring of Elicana increases that by 37%, giving us almost over 50%. Then we're in a cold climate, so another 5%, giving us a total of 60% or higher resistance. If you're wondering why I was taking barely any damage. It is basically cheating, but I kind of don't care. It's how these mod authors built it together, and I'm doing shit to make it harder for myself too. Okay, I'm not seeing any reason why this would be going off around here, so it is quite possibly inside. Here's the below deck. Let's check over here with a torch if we get a second. Take a closer look. These barrels got anything going with them? Nothing right off the bat. Sometimes this Relics of Hyrule stuff can be a little tricky, so found one chest where you actually had to get inside the chest. Like it makes you, it eats you and teleports you inside where you had to look around. The fucking mud crab is the boss. I was kind of hoping we'd have a higher tier enemy in here, but I guess with absolutely no people around. That, if I've ever seen it, that's gonna be the Legend of Zelda Relics of Hyrule. Ooh, I can't open that with a shout. Third word, open any lock, even metaphysical ones. No, I should be able to. Oof. Well, that is just sad. Kennerith, I beseech thee. Why, O Kennerith? Why is a hand sticking through the wall? Yo, crabby, crabby. Crabby, 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 pate. Cargo hold, we were already there earlier. We still got at least one more mud crab, it sounds like, in here. You're not him. You're a dead crabbo. So you must be around this corner. You are not around this corner. I am just hearing crabs. I am the crab man. Oh. Somehow we missed you earlier. I knew I heard some darn crabs. Okay. Let's try the shouts again. No. The problem is with Synergy mod, which is the perk overhaul mod I'm using, you can't just brute force your way through lockpicking anymore. It may look like I'm close, but I will never actually get the lock. For an example, you can't even lockpick a novice lock if you don't have the first rank of the skill. You'll also notice we're not getting any experience because of static skill leveling. Now, we are using the experience mod. In case you were wondering how we actually continue to level up. The experience mod lets you earn experience for killing enemies and discovering new locations and opening stupid locks. We're gonna have to make a notation to come back here once we oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have map marker stickers. I don't have a way to just make a mental note of something being there. I really should get that mod on here. You know what? I'm gonna get off stream just so I can download that mod because I love that dang mod. Peace, everybody. Thank you for whatever non-existent people are here joining me for this. And I hope you have a great day.